This is TacticsEditor, a grid-based map editor for Fire Emblem-style games. It is inspired by the TimeSplitters 2 Mapmaker, of which I have many fond memories. To begin, I'm going to create a new project and add a scenario. Within that scenario, I can add maps. The relationship is one-to-many, so that scenarios are not limited to a single play space. I believe that Chapter 27 of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, Moment of Fate, had two maps, the main battle and a smaller map where you could face the Black Knight. I have added a map to the first scenario, but before I can initialize it, I am going to have to create some tile types. Now that I have added some tile types, I can add references to those types in the map initialization page. I change the relative quantities of these tiles. The sum of these relative quantities does not matter, just the relationship between the numbers. For instance, I want less beach and more ocean. I can sample from a region of this Perlin noise field to generate the tiles. If you hit preview, you can see a low resolution image of the result. Before I have even started, the map already tells a story. There is a valley by the ocean, which perhaps contains some farms. Back here are the hinterlands where the locals hunt, and perhaps a watchtower in between these two forests. You can click Initialize to begin editing the map. The editor supports pan and zoom. Multi-select and control select. Looking at this map, I don't want beach tiles in the middle of the plains, so I'm going to select that region and paint over them. The editor supports undo and redo using Ctrl-Z and Ctrl-Y. Multiple editors can be open at once, and they can be undocked and relocated. I can define arbitrary data to be stored on individual objects using templates. For instance, I can modify the tile type template to store the data that Fire Emblem stores on individual tiles. Things like move cost, defense bonus, and avoidance bonus. I click Propagate. Now tile types will contain these elements. In Fire Emblem, I believe the forest had higher defense and avoidance, but at a higher move cost. While plains had no bonuses, with the base move cost. And that is everything so far. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them here. Someday I hope to do a Kickstarter campaign, but before I invest any money in concept art, I want to make sure that there's at least some people interested in what I'm doing. So if you're a fan of Fire Emblem or the TimeSplitters 2 Mapmaker, and you want to see a grid-based tactics game with an easy-to-use editor, please help support my project by showing this video to your friends or just by giving feedback on what you've seen. Thank you and come again. I'll be sure to post more videos on my project in the future.